Hey Budget Fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are cash stuffing $410 into our short-term and our long-term savings goals. You could also call this savings challenges and sinking funds, anything like that. That is what we are doing today. We do have $410 to stuff into both binders. Let's go ahead and count the money and make sure we have what we think we have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 405, 10. $410. So we do have the money that we thought we had. That is always great. How are you guys doing on this wonderful Friday? One of my kids was sick yesterday. I'm not sure if it was a stomach bug. He kind of just has a weak stomach, so I don't know what happened, but he was sick, and so our routines got thrown off just a little bit. He's feeling great today. Things are back to our normal routine. I'm a very routines person. Are you guys routines people, or do you like things to kind of change day to day or whatever? Like once I set out my plan for the week, I really want things to go that way, or it kind of throws off everything. I'm feeling that a little bit today, but it's good. We didn't have anything major planned. We did have haircuts actually. We had haircuts planned for yesterday. I had to cancel all 3 of our haircuts and reschedule those, so we will have to do those next week now, but not that big of a deal. I'm just happy he's back to normal. He's feeling fine, and we're back at it today. We are starting with our short-term goals, which is what's in this binder. We are stuffing 200 of our 410 into our short-term goals. That's a little more than we normally put into this, but we are gonna go with it. It's just where I feel money needs to go right now. So we are gonna put $20 into car insurance. We have $200 in the savings account for car insurance. We are adding 20, so we have $20, $40, $240 for car insurance. Car insurance for me is due at the end of February for a 6-month term. So that is why I'm really trying to put more money into this right now to bulk that up and be ready. Car maintenance, I'm also going on a trip to Nashville at the end of February. So I would like to have my car checked over, which is another reason kind of extra money is going into short-term goals right now. We're gonna add $25, so we will be ready for like a car, what is it called? Like an oil change and just a checkup. Car maintenance is $50, $70, $80, $85, $86 now for car maintenance. Next is haircuts. We are gonna add $5 to haircuts. I did already pull this money because I was expecting to go get haircuts yesterday. That money is now sitting in my wallet, in my purse, and it's ready for haircuts when they go get haircuts this coming Tuesday. That is why that is a little short right now. Sick days, we are gonna add $10 to sick days. Luckily, we haven't needed to pull from this lately. So we now have $10, $20, $25. I like to have $30 sitting in here. So when myself or my kids are really sick for a few days, we can get extra fast food, we can get a toy for the kids. It's not medical related, it's anything just extra that you tend to want to buy when you are sick. Winter vacation, so I'm going on winter vacation at the end of February. So we are going to be adding $50 to winter vacation. I have not booked the hotel, but I found where we will be staying. So again, like I've said this a couple times now, but for real, this money is about to disappear because we will be using it to get that hotel in Nashville. So we have $500 in the savings account for winter vacation, and then we have $50, $600, $50, $700, $750, $770, $790, $800. So we now have $800. $800 should get me the hotel for our trip, and then I basically need gas money still, and then I need food and spending money. So we have a long way to go before we're ready for this trip, but at least we're off to a great start. If I end up having to pull a lot of my weekly money for the week that we go on that trip, at least we're mostly prepared. We're way more prepared than I typically am for these kinds of things. So pets is going to get $10, but this money will be coming out very soon. because I would like to get a new little, they really like a couple of the tunnels they have, a cloth tunnel and like a small cardboard tunnel. So I'm getting them 2 new tunnels soon, as well as some more vitamin C treats and food. So this money will be spent, this money is gonna get spent this week. I don't even know if I should keep this in the short-term goals because it is more of a rolling fund. So the more I think about it, it probably just needs to be a monthly bill completely. Like I might just need to move this over to our bills area, but we will see. For now, we have $60 for the guinea pigs and things that they need. For birthdays, we are gonna add $40. My boys' birthdays are in August and September. They are exactly 2 weeks apart. It's just expensive to throw kids' birthday parties, especially considering we will be in a new area at that time. So I would like to be able to afford to invite the entire class or just anyone that we want to invite. So it would be big parties is what I'm trying to say. So I know that I need to save a lot because parties can be expensive. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 125 for birthday parties that I need to throw at the end of August, start of September. Picture day, we are adding $10. This is to get myself and my kids' pictures taken. I would love to have professional pictures done. After commenting with you guys on the last video where I talked about this, I started looking into mini sessions. From what I understand, and please, if you are a photographer, correct me or expand on this idea in the comments if you would like to, but from what I understand, mini sessions are basically where the photographer has set up a scene at a location and families have 10 to 15 minutes usually to take a time slot. You don't have time for outfit changes or anything, and you just end up with a couple professional pictures at the end. Those seem to be my cheapest option, maybe $150, $200, and it's really what I'm after anyway. I'm not looking for some long drawn out photo shoot. I just want some pictures of me and my kids. So that's likely what I'm saving for, is just a mini session with a photographer for me and my kids. I'd like to start doing this twice a year. So far we have $20, $40, $50 towards picture day or towards a mini session with a professional photographer. I've never had professional pictures done, but I would really love to, like I've said, make that a priority. Sports, okay. I have not signed up my kid yet because signups are this weekend in person. I want to go in person because I am a mom who has questions. I've never put him in team sports like this before. He is in gymnastics. We're gonna add $30, but I'm putting my son in baseball and I want to go to in-person signups just so I can ask some questions, see what all I need to get together beforehand. And the fee for baseball is $90. Honestly, I had no idea what I was getting into, but I thought sign-up fees for just like a team local sport, it's just a recreational team, you know? So I thought sign up was going to be more like $35, $40. Signups are $90. So we added $30. We now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. So we have a little bit extra. I am signing him up in the next couple of days. So that will cover sign up fees, and I'm hoping it will cover cleats or a new bat or just like a little bit of equipment so I can start playing and practicing with him before he actually starts, because he is 7. He's never been on a baseball team before, and I would like to give him just a little bit of the 101 before I just throw him into practice that day. So that is it for our short-term goals. Okay, moving over to our long-term goals. These are goals that are coming around a little bit later in the year, and most of them I think are just a one-time fee or something that we need to worry about 6 to 8 months from now, not soon. Moving is our biggest long-term goal. I am moving right outside of Nashville. I have not given you guys like a direct date. I want to say it's going to be the start of June. I will have like a peg down date soon, because after I look at apartments at the end of February, I will sign with an apartment. It's hard to find open apartments right now, so basically I would need to go ahead and commit to an apartment, get on their waiting list. I'll have a good idea of when I sign that lease pretty soon. So I'm saying all that to say I haven't officially announced a moving date for you guys intentionally because I'm not too sure, but I want to say it's going to be the start of June, the middle of June, something like that. I do hope to save a about $5,000 for the move. I don't know if that's realistically gonna happen. That's just like my shot in the dark wish. We are gonna add $50 so we get to color in one of these moving boxes over here. I need to start looking at prices for moving trucks and things. I'm also starting to get to where I think I'm just gonna sell most of everything, if not everything, and then some of the things that I start selling, that money can get stacked into this account. I don't buy the most expensive furniture. I just don't have things that I really want to keep it because I spent a lot of money. Am I making sense right now? Probably not. All I'm trying to say is I am not committed to any of my furniture. I think as the time gets closer, I will just start selling all of it, and all of the money that I make from those furniture pieces could go into moving. That would keep my moving costs low, and then I could just repurchase things once I get there with some of this money. I don't know why my brain had such a hard time with those sentences, but it did. We do have $1,000 in a savings account to go towards moving. Here in the binder, we have $50, $100, $50, $200, $50, $300, $350 that we just added. So $1,350 to go towards moving. Yearly memberships, this is for things like the zoo, children's museum. This is to save for all of those types of things. We are gonna add $20 here. And so we get to color in one of these little membership cards. I am not going to be buying all of the memberships at once. I will probably buy the two that we are most excited about as soon as we get there, but then I will kind of stagger start them just to get the most bang for our buck. Because, you know, like once you've been using a membership for a little while, you tend to not use it as much after those first few months. So ideally we will get a couple that we're really excited about, and then we'll wait a few months, and then we'll get another one that we're really excited about, just so we're not kind of overwhelmed with all of the options. Okay, so yearly memberships has $20, $40, $60, $80, $100 for yearly memberships. New car is going to get $50. If I remember correctly, then new car we'll get to color in a new car if we add 50. So let's see, because I'm not too sure that's right. 500, 50, 600, 50, 700, 50, 70, 90, 800, right? 800. Okay, I had to think about that one. We do get to color in a new car. That is exciting. Is anybody else trying to get a new car this year? Is anyone scared that their current car is going to give up on them at any moment? Back to school, this is to save for all of those things like a back to school backpack, a lunchbox, new school clothes. And if I haven't said it in this video, all of the trackers and all of the things that you see in this video can be found in my Etsy shop. All of these trackers where you write on them, they are printable files, so you get to download them immediately unless you want me to ship them, and then you just buy those files that you want, and then you buy the print and ship option one time. So there is a one-time fee that you'll see on Etsy there, and I'll print and ship everything that you've ordered with me. I don't know why this tracker specifically reminded me. Once you fill out all of the backpacks on here, you will have $528 to go towards all of those back to school needs. We are adding $30 right now, so we get to color in this 30 backpack. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys. I can't believe I haven't mentioned it yet in the video, but I am currently selling these as sets of 12, so you will get 12 blank labels and then 12 of these trackers that are professionally printed and cut now, so they're a lot more professional. And I'm selling them all together for $14.99, which is a really great price. If you guys are interested, go over to Etsy and look for those blank labels and trackers listings. Of course, there's 9 different designs. This is just one of them, but it's a better deal than how I've been selling them because I'm not adding any customization to the labels. The labels stay blank. So if you guys are interested and if those items stay popular, I'll keep the listings like that. I want to say the trackers are typically like $12.99 for 12 of them. So if you are interested at all in getting the labels, you're going to want to go ahead and buy that bundled set because you're only paying a couple more dollars for the labels than what you would be paying for just the trackers. Man, I don't know if I make sense or not. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Back to school has $30. It doesn't have $30. We added $30. And now we have $20, $40, $50, $60 for back to school. My boys will be homeschooled next year, but they will also be in some co-ops, so I still plan on buying them backpacks, lunch boxes, new clothes, all of the back to school, things like that. And then tuition is gonna get $20. This is tuition for those co-ops. that will be basically part-time schooling. As far as their schooling goes, I'm still doing a lot of the heavy lifting. This is more get them really social with some other kids, give them a play group that they see a couple times a week, all of those kinds of things. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90. So we are just $10 short, and then we will get to color the next tuition spot. New phone, we are gonna add $25 into new phone. Okay, so let's add that 25 and color in the new phone, and then we will count. Okay, so new phone, we have $100 in the bank, and then we have 50, 200, 220, 25, 30, $230 towards our new phone. We are almost halfway there. My goal is to get 500. Small business, we are gonna add only $5. So let's see how much we have for small business. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, $225 for small business. That is, of course, to help me launch that paper planner business that I would like to launch in the middle of the year. Okay, so Christmas, we are only adding $5. We have 50, 70, 90, 95, $100. So we have $100 for Christmas, and my goal is to have $1,000. I think we're right where we need to be with that. And then the only category that is left is AAA. I need to make a new label. I recently paid AAA and it was only $130. We have 10 in here, and now we have 15. So we're off to a pretty good start with that. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. If you have time, I would love to chat in the comments. I will be around most of today. But that is it for today's video, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.